Wave at the camera.
Yeah, there you go.
You're the guy with the camera.
I think it is. Rich Cannon. Oh my Lord, Jan Credible.
What a pleasure.
Oh,
Oh,
for
man.
heaven's sake.
I really feel like it.
Ridiculous that we haven't met.
Now you're getting on video now.
Oh my heavens.
Yes, I'm sorry, but you got it.
This is fabulous. This is my more old people.
How you doing?
Look how your hair's brown. Yeah, I know. Get out of here.
Hi, Rodney. Rich Cannon. How are you, sir? Good to meet you. Look out, man.
They were so good behind the phone. He said he had a great time.
Rich Cannon. How are you? Bill, good to meet you. Hi.
Great job with communication.
Well, we're getting there. Jim Leitner. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Rich Cannon.
Oh, hi. I'm Cindy Miller.
Nice to
This is
know
my
you.
son, Ronnie Miller.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. I'm just doing some video here so I can get a few little things around. Thank you. Quit smiling.
Huh? Always smile.
I know you
Nice
do.
job, buddy. Nice job. The shirt's look good. Everything turned out nice.
Yeah, we got a video going, so I'm glad we got a nice turnout. So
Yeah, I pulled in the crowd. I was like, man, it's a good crowd.
good. I've got to do my little GoPro. So.
Anyway, good night.
Okay. I don't remember what do we need to do, Pat? Looks like 1980.
Jeff Bennett.
How you doing, buddy?
There you go, man. Nice to see you. Hi, Jill. How are you? Nice to see you. Got my little GoPro, so just smile, man.
All right.
There you go.
We're 1999 and
91.
30 years. Whoa. Good you're here.
Of 72 that we moved in.
Steve.
It was. I got the 9.
Yeah, it's small, but I tell you.
I bought a little case for mine and it has a built-in microphone on it, a little fuzzy on it.
Oh, yeah?
The sound on it is so much better. Yeah, no wind noise.
This is the stability on this is incredible.
Isn't it?
You can run with it, you know, and I don't know. I'm recording some of this. So you moved here in 1991.
Yeah, we moved here on July 4th. 2 cars.
Hi.
Mostly loaded with house plants from Michigan.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what else. The house was not quite ready yet. It was 90% built. In which at that time.
So you bought a lot, and then you built a house on the lot.
I bought the house that was built on.
Oh, I got you.
It was about 90% completed. And I more or less said, let us finish it. This was with, who was our builder? Gary
Blackburn.
Gary Blackburn. And he said, fine. Hi, Dave. Good, Dave. Good.
Did you get your game in today?
Tuesdays we play.
Oh, I thought it was Friday.
Tuesday. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
We got a promotion going, so we're going to run it. Maybe even going to get it in.
We got 2 girl substitutes.
That helps a lot. There you go.
But we've got to do something.
So you're actually in focus.
Yeah, but being out of focus is also pretty good.
Now see if this works.
Okay, I have a 72 Fiat Spider convertible, and I would like to do a wrap on that with the Hidden Valley motif.
Yeah.
And it would be fun to let that sit down at the main gate as people walk in or come in, drive in, and see the 72.
Why don't we do it? Why don't we have a budget to do it?
I think if we can co-op it,
Yeah.
you know, let's do it.
We got to talk on Monday because. Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Pretty good.
First time in 100 years.
Practicing, you already got it?
75? 75? I was thinking 78.
I'm kidding, and
the 30-plus years you invested in this community, and all those things you did many years ago laid the foundation for HVL being the vibrant community that it is today. And we thank you. I'd like to just do a couple housekeeping things before we go too far. The architects of our feast tonight are Becky and BJ. They are preparing and serving your food. Your music is being provided by a 30-plus year resident of Hidden Valley, Ken Poston, who decided he wanted to work tonight instead of just Sydney like I'm doing. So anyway, just to introduce you to a few folks, Steve Serveld, our board member, is at the bar. He and his wife Denise, who heads the Civic Club, will be planning all kinds of wonderful things for our anniversary year in 2022. And I'd also, with your indulgence, like to introduce to you the people who organized this event this evening. George and Becky Lords, Rich Gannon, Pat Paul, Linda Chastang, Jan Rowling, Dee Hacker, Gail Leitner. And have I forgotten anybody? Me. I'm up here. That's kind of intuitively obvious, right? Okay. All righty. This is the formal kickoff of our 50th year, which is 2022. And after tonight, our next event is going to be the Polar Bear Plunge. Some of you, well, you're certainly all aware of it. Some of you may have partaken in it. But this year, we are asking any of you who wish to come, you don't have to go in the water, to come, and we are going to have a banner made up with our anniversary logo, and we ask you to sign that and be photographed by it. If you are in any shape on New Year's morning to do that, you are welcome to, and then you can watch all the crazy people going into the lake when it's really cold. But there will be other events through the year, and Steve and Denise will play a very key part in bringing all of these together. One that's already in the works will happen around our formal anniversary date, which is March 1st. And it will be an event involving a number of different venues, and it'll have a 70s theme to it. So for all of you who saved and can still fit into your bell bottoms and your funky shirts, you will be able to wear them. I saved some, I cannot fit into them, so that's a moot point. But as you leave tonight, be sure that you stop by and see Linda. We have an ornament for each family. It was made by former resident Mark Schoffeld and made really pretty and packaged nicely by Pat Paul. Other things you can do to help us, if you haven't already signed up to be interviewed for Echoes, feel free to. We would also like any memorabilia you have from our community's early days that we can put in echoes or put out on display for anniversary events we have through the year. And we also plan to bury a time capsule during the weekend of the Labor Day Bash. If you have any ideas for what can go in there or anything you would like to have put in there, just please let Rich Gannon know. And again, welcome. We hope you have a wonderful time, and thank you for being here.
Sorry, go ahead. Thank you.
Oh no, he's behind the tree.
Yeah, hey, good.
I could just put you in it.
Hold it. Oh, he's here.
Where's your daughter? Are you gonna come with me? Come on, buddy. Is that good? He's happy. All right, there you go.
Sorry, hey, thank you.
We'll get a couple pictures. Julia, you ready? Oh, she's not gonna look at us. You can look at us. Can I see your pretty face?
Sorry.
What year did you move in?
91.
91.
Rick and Jenna, look this way.
Sorry.
On our lawn, probably.
And he is what relation? Kevin.
Our son. But they have
He
a
was just
6
1-year-old when we moved in.
Yeah.
How did you find Hidden Valley? I mean, literally.
Looking for a lake
Where did you come
community.
from?
West side.
West Side, okay. So you're looking for a
Mountain
lake
area.
community of some sort?
Yeah, actually we
To raise
bought
a family.
we bought a lot up on Lake Coldwater in Michigan that we were planning on building on, but it just didn't work out financially wise. So we
Sure.
started looking closer and closer. Well, Hidden Valley's right there. Let's go check it out. We came out, loved it, bought some lots right away, and
Been here ever since.
at the time the lots were
Good place to raise a family. That's what we were looking
Yeah,
for.
excuse me. Oh, sorry, but that's what I'm hearing from everybody. And we've lived here 20 years. We moved in 2001. But when you look at what's been accomplished, and I look at all these old things, and the vision that he had when he built this place is incredible.
you can't find anything like this anywhere else.
I really think you're right. You know?
Anywhere else.
Yeah.
For this being this affordable, let's say.
Right.
Climbing thing for the kids, and it was wonderful until the wood boring bees discovered it, and then it was kind of down. It did seem.
Yeah, but that was a project.
That was a big project.
And that was huge. Volunteer.
All volunteers.
We did beach, we did a penny drive, and we did the beach games at the, like when they had the ski shows to raise money to build that.
So when you started with the PVC pipe and everything, there were no baseball teams, there were no soccer field?
There was nothing organized at all. We started that from scratch.
Look where it is now. These fields are in demand everywhere.
Yeah, they're best
They're
fields in the area.
Yeah.
I've been here maybe 20 years because we got here in '95.
Yeah.
And that other side of the road wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
It was all just the village side. That was it.
Yeah, the 77 acres were just overgrown.
Yeah, it was just overgrown stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy to hear, like, I have a cousin who lives in, like, by North Dearborn Elementary, and she's like, yeah, we're coming over. Brent's team is playing in Hidden Valley, and I'm like, wow, yeah, that's where they like to play their tournaments.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See that? Love it. Just to be at the start of that stuff is really.
Baumgartner Fields.
Yeah.
I think so.
Lightner Field was fine.
Leitner can have it. He deserves it.
He's been here.
He does.
He should be here. He's been here.
He's here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's right down by the door.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
I mean, he does a beautiful job taking care of those fields.
Meticulous.
Oh,
I'm
but yeah.
up there at the fitness center, and he's coming in cleaning the bathrooms. Like,
Yeah.
dang, he does it all.
Yep. We're doing some interviewing.
your call, but I was tied
Yeah.
up.
Thank you.
Sure, Rich.
Someone was trying to get us to go around and get pictures of everybody, and
Yeah.
she wanted you to go where she is. Right here. I don't know her name.
That's D-Hacker.
Oh, is it D? Okay, I knew it was.
Yeah. You want to do that, George? We'll walk around and get pictures of everybody, and we'll use that as the premise to ask a question. Yeah. Let's start right here. Can we get your picture? Just group picture.
No.
Why did you move here? I would like to really know that.
To irritate you. Somebody told me this Rich Gannon guy needs irritated, so I thought, you know what? I'm up for that. Your wife still owes me money for that, too.
Do you want us to stand up or?
Yeah, really, no, straight. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, what you said, just like that.
Yeah, just get together.
Are we listening?
My wife doesn't show up in
We'll make this totally casual.
Old
Yes.
pioneers.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
72,
1975.
72.
72.
She's the original.
Yeah, we bought in 71. We moved in. Built.
Just a second.
Finished.
How? Why did you do that?
Why did I?
What drew you to Hidden Valley?
Well, his father and he built the house. He worked at Seagram's, and I worked at Thatcher, and we were living in Milo, so it was real close.
Was the lake in when you moved in?
No.
Yeah, we had a Jeep and we drove on the bottom of the lake.
It was
There
awesome to
no
watch them build it.
streets, nothing.
You know, when we look back at some of these pictures that are up there, and there's no houses, nothing. This is the time when you guys moved here.
Yeah.
We had a party and there were like.
Now, what I would do is on Buckeye Court, you know where that's at?
Yeah.
I would hit golf balls across the lake. No houses.
No lake.
Across the lake. I could actually make. I could actually make it across
There
those
were no
days.
houses.
No
Did
houses.
you work in this area?
No, we were in Cincinnati.
So this was really rural, and you were.
It was
How many
really
houses were here when you?
Down like
35, I
70.
think. Yeah. 35 residents. I don't know how many
My
houses
mom
there
lived
were.
down here.
Yeah.
We were.
It was wild.
And you've stayed here all that time.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Great
a
place.
long time. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Same house.
Yeah.
Same house.
Same house.
Wow.
But it's close enough, yet far enough.
Absolutely.
And with the 275 when that came, that was
awesome.
That was awesome.
Can I
1970 late.
Can I ask you to quit advertising this? We want new people. You know, they all
I've heard that.
No, they all complain when they come up.
Yeah.
They love the place, but when they get here, they want.
You know how many homes are for sale in Hidden Valley?
All right. Yeah, get Ron.
How many homes?
We need Ron.
Oh, 10.
He's an original.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, he was born here.
yes, he was.
He was. He was born here.
75.
Tony was like 6 months, I think, when we moved in here. Something like that, wasn't he?
No,
He was young. 6 weeks.
You know, we go back and listen to the stories from D. Hacker and from Jim Leitner and all the stuff about the coordinating council and all the things that were done, the pot parties and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
And,
Well, we had to fix the pool, too.
well, that's another one,
Yeah, we had to. I mean, we came up, we got everything for cost. I mean, that epoxy, whatever it was, you had to slap it on and wait the next day, come back and sand it. And,
you know,
we fixed the pool.
think of how this community has grown by volunteers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can't imagine when you think of all the clubs and all the volunteers and the work that's done. It's just remarkable. Yeah. I've lived here 20 years.
They were going to get a committee, like residents, and it was D. Hacker and Jerry. We had taken swimming lessons. They had adult swimming lessons. And we were walking home from there, and they were talking about who wants to be the secretary, who wants to do this. And that's where it really all started.
Yeah.
Now, do you play golf?
Yeah, but not that much.
Well, you know hole number 9.
What is that?
Hole number 9 here?
Yeah.
Okay, hole number 9, when they built it, there's rocks out there that are 40, 50 feet long. They're 30 feet wide.
Yeah.
And that's your fairway. And they kept adding dirt on it.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, it was. When we first started, I mean, you could hit a golf ball out there. It would either go deep right, deep left, come back on the tee. It was wild.
No, wait. And I'm waiting for the horse stalls that they.
Oh yeah, they promised that.
1974
Yeah. There were no horse stalls.
You got a lot of tables in it.
Two daughters live here as second generation. I didn't have them down. So, go ahead.
I got your eyes
So we'll have trails by 2022.
That's the plan.
You think so? Good.
So, yeah.
But don't hesitate if there's anything at all.
And we want to do a master map that includes both the asphalt trails and the nature trails.
Oh, wow, yeah.
To put up by the concession stand.
Yeah.
So Jim and I have been talking about that, working on that. So it's a work in progress, but Amy's on me. She's like, we want this before like March. I'm like, well, you better get your ass out. She was helping me paint the cemetery last week, so.
Yeah, she's pushing, boy.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Hiking Trails.
I know it. That's what we've been talking about. Yeah.
That wasn't too far.
And Sabaya.
Yeah, that's about right.
62 Air Force. Thank you for your service.
Oh no, he didn't just do Air Force. He built the goddamn motors on the planes, GE, and worked for the government at the same time. That's this guy.
Let's get one more picture. One more picture while you're smiling. Because you're going to quit smiling here in a minute.
Break the damn camera.
I got to take another one now.
That was a good one.
Hey, Deb, where'd you go to school?
I went to South Dearborn. I went 1 or 2 years in South Dearborn for 2.
Oh, okay. Because are you about Sean's age or
what?
Allison or Sean's age?
Your kids?
Yeah.
I think your kids taught my kids swim lessons.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it was your grandson.
Oh, okay.
What's some of your?
Allison?
Which boy was the lifeguard?
Sean.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sean Leitner. He was the teacher for my kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the lifeguard teacher. Yeah, swim lessons. So they were just behind by Sean a little bit. I'm a lot older than Sean.
We're going to be offering for sale this year. And we haven't decided yet what all that's going to be. Probably sweatshirts, t-shirts, and maybe other stuff too. But we have some samples on the back table, and all of you hopefully got a raffle ticket on the way in. And we're going to raffle those off.
Look.
Yeah.
Right here.
So everybody grab your raffle tickets. And I need somebody to draw.
Jan, you can put. There's the drip. Yeah, you can pull.
Okay.
Sorry.
How many items do we have left back there? 6? Okay, we're going to have drawing for 6. Everybody check your ticket. And it's going to be a first come, first served basis. The first winner will get your choice and on down the line. You ready? Okay, get your tickets. Here we go. Okay. The first ticket is 441016. A winner. All right. She gets first choice.
I want to congratulate you
for
all the work you put in for this. I think the brochures are phenomenal.
Thank you.
Just don't burn yourself.
We have a winner. Okay. You've done it, Pat. That's number 2. You won't recognize me. Okay, here's the third one. Ready? 441019. Okay, here's number 4.
Here's this.
440988. Everybody? One more time. 440988. We need proof of this. Okay, Dennis is the winner. Okay, is this number 5 or 6? More than that. Dennis is number 5. Okay, here we go. 440980. John, are you the winner?
Say it again.
Okay, 440980. It's Jan, is that you? Okay, I think we have a winner.
See?
She looks like she's comatose.
You noticed how, Steve?
Okay, here we go.
A lot of committee members. I'm next.
Okay, the last one, 440998.
Yay!
Okay. There you go, folks. And you keep your eyes out on the echoes on the website. As soon as we make up our minds, what and how much.
Perfect one. Guess who won? Right here.
We'll announce it to the meeting. So hope you had a great night tonight.
Oh, thank
It
you.
is. That's
Thank
the way. I got a question. I've gone back to all these early readings, you know, and I keep coming up with something called a coordinating council.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, that's yesterday.
Who? Jerry? Yeah.
I'll tell you what it was.
Yeah.
It was all the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was all your chair people.
Yeah.
The board. And who else? Community manager. I think that's it. But the best discussions you could ever have. Things that I didn't think would work or anything, and then I'd listen to see these guys talk, and I'm telling you, the guys are on the board and some of these committees. I mean, you had to wear a tie to it. You had to, and I mean, they were like, chair, big names and I'm P&G. And I mean, I'm sitting there going like this, you know. There was so much the big boy in there. But it was a great.
Well,
you were trying to start something. That looks like you're going to iron it out at once.
Yeah. You know, the reason I bring it up is I go back to the early, when the handbook was done.
And talked about what was going on and what they'd like to do and what they'd like not to do.
But it would be like architecture committee or?
It was streets and parks, architectural, judicial. Well, I don't know if judicial was in effect at that point. Future planning. It was all the committee.
Okay.
And the board. And we sit down and it was a day where you and I could disagree, but we could still get along. And those days are gone, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you, I like that committee more than anything else. You could go in there and, like I was telling Rich, I think, that's not going to work. And all these guys would start telling the pros and cons about that. And I knew we were talking about maybe 12 guys sitting around the table. And by the time I got finished, I go, no, that's right. That wouldn't work. There was so many.
Yeah, there was no one group that controlled it. It was all one for all for one.
When did that actually quit? I mean, do you remember when? I mean, it ran for, because I tell you, if I read all the stuff, the documents that I've been going through for all the tape, all of this was done between 1992 and 2002. So much was accomplished in that period of time. And I don't know if the coordinating council was part of that and that.
It was so efficient in its way, where you could have great discussions, and then you would vote on it. You would vote right there.
I can't remember dates. That's my problem.
Well, I can't either, but it's just fun reading this stuff, you know.
We all got together, and then I think, well, I don't know if that's the correct date or not, but we decided it was time to take over the valley. So.
Let me tell you one other thing. This is important. I found a document that said, and it was created in 1992, and it said, "This is where we will be if we don't do anything." And then it had a whole list of things. We'd have 1,300 residents or 1,300 homes. We'd have a bunch of things were listed in it. And then it said, "This is where we'll be in 2000 if we do stuff." And then it had a whole list for the whole year of things that were being done. When were you president of the board?
I'll see you, babe.
Is that on tape?
It is. I'm telling you. But it was that 10-year period of time.
I to be honest with you, Rich, I cannot remember what dates I was on the board. I call it senility or something. But
No, I can't remember yesterday. But
Well, you know, I think one of the big things that a lot of committees or a lot of organizations, it's almost as if they stay in their own little groups and they don't. Well, this you have everybody. You got to know all the, chairs of all the different groups. Plus, you get to know all the board members, and you got to work directly with the community manager.
Yeah.
And it was so. And then after we would have the discussion, they'd say, "Can I have a vote on? Do you want to stop the discussion?" Okay. Now, and then we would vote on it, and then they would take that to the board before the next meeting of the board, and things just went.
Yeah, when you look at all the stuff that's been accomplished by volunteers,
so that's key.
Yeah, that is.
Years ago, and I know that. I feel like years ago we had. I shouldn't say this. Is this being recorded?
No.
Well, we have a driveway without running into the retaining wall. So I put a new driveway in there. Oh, you need to. The only reason I would go is I can't have a GoPro like he has or waterproof. Just tape it to my belly and just go in with it.
Hey, you're being recorded. Watch out.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
Tell me something I don't know anywhere you go.
Cut back. So they gave me 8 cities to go to see where I would like to go.
Sweetheart, 14.
14. We didn't go all.
Where was it from? Where was it? Chicago?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Chicago.
So am I from Chicago.
Where?
Arlington Heights.
Okay, I'm north side.
Cubs. I got my hat. Cub hat.
When I was single, I lived in Arlington Heights apartment building.
He did when I met him.
When I got married, we moved out to Barrington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, big shots, boy. I had a little house.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Anyway,
yeah,
we ended up coming down to Cincinnati, and one of my friends' wife was a flight attendant for well, we came down there. Jan was still in Chicago. We had a house in the city. She'd come down like on the weekend.
I'd fly down there, look at how
and then she'd go with Sammy Gutzweiler.
Sammy Gutzweiler.
Yeah, we looked around. Finally, we couldn't find anything we wanted. So Gutzweiler, we built the house. So that's what we did. We bought that one before we'd be able to change a few things.
And we love it.
So then I worked, Delta Airlines down there. When I came down here, when you walked in the airport, there was only one main gate area. And then you had to go down the stairways. Yeah. That's all they had was two gates. When we came down here, we had to build wooden walkways out to Delta from Congress.
They doubled their gates every year. For what, 3-4 years, they doubled the gates.
Doubled the gates.
They had 300-400 flights a day.
Now, the original plan was after we hit, that Concourse A, you got Concourse B, then we built that Concourse C for Comcast. Then Delta was going to build Concourse D the other side of the runway for international. But then all the crisis came again, everything started getting reduced. And that's how we got down here.
Well, I find talking to people, the stories that I hear, you know, we've lived here for 20 years, you've lived here
30.
since 1930.
Yeah. 30.
We're 35.
And how did you get here?
Well,
were you in the
No, just a job change from South Bend. Yeah, worked for Bendix out of South Bend for 5 years. Nebraska originally. First job out of college was John Deere in Waterloo, Iowa, and then Bendix Automotive in South Bend from 87 to 92. Moved here to work for Hillrom in the engineering product development in 1992. Built a house. Lots of stories behind all that. Raised 3 kids.
You did build a house?
I built a house, yeah. It's custom. Brought it in on a truck. It's a crane in place, yeah. And not many people remember this. I'm the guy in the seawall fell in. So that's a little bit of trivia. You remember that? And that's what started the whole, I had kind of a builder that was a little bit of a shyster a little bit. So we fired him, and because the seawall fell in, he blamed everybody else. And eventually we got the house built. There's lots of details in between. So there's a lot of me in that house, probably more than what I really liked. But so
When they
yeah.
say, oh, my aunt, my uncle, my grandpa, my dad, my cousin lives there. So it's the best kept secret in the tri-state. We appreciate it. We're happy that you are here. Thank you so much for all you people who have lived there for 50 years, 30 years or more. And like I said, bars are getting ready to close down.
See you tomorrow.
We've got food, we've got other things.
I will see
We've
that.
got great events planned for the whole year. The next event will be at the Polar Bear Plunge, which I have to admit, in 15 years, I've never been to it, but I'm going this year, and the Polar Bear Plunge, we're going to unveil the flag for 2022 50th anniversary of Hidden Valley. Thank you everyone for coming. Tip the bartenders. Have a good time. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And now back to our music.
Big lawsuit, and the residents.
He was really talking about life. He was one of them.
All right. She's sitting down.
You know what? This is a history. We found this a couple of days ago, and it was in one of the original documents that was done back in 1984, 1985. I'm trying to see if this is accurate. And if this part of it here, because it shows days and dates, and you were involved, weren't you, in the lawsuit?
Oh, yes.
See, because it doesn't talk directly about it, but it does talk about how Rupel gave it up, and there's not a lot about that, you know, and people are so interested to go back.
He was actually a lawsuit.
What about the flotation devices? We have just we have
Hidden Valley.
We have
when I ran down in Valley Road, there's books down there. If they still have
I'll bet it is.
It was started by
some
engineers, 3 engineers, and they started Hidden Valley.
I mean,
and then
to the dock,
they couldn't sell. They weren't selling.
We'll go
So
back
then they
to the
got
kayaks
Mr. Rupel from Dayton, Ohio.
That's a horse and That's a mile and a quarter up, and a mile and a quarter out.
And he was in. And if you go back and get the documents and that, this is before it was
You know the problem with that? I can't get anybody at PRU to show up. It's like we're off bounds or something, you know, and we're not trying to.
Oh yeah. Well,
Really, it's just to get everything. Well, in the 50th year, you know, we're trying to really base it up.
Because basically,
I kept waving at you, you wouldn't wave
somebody
back.
to talk to about that, maybe about you back here.
I know. We're in contact.
That was a service. Because I know the 3 engineers.
Yeah, I was just there for a while talking
down there, and they started. And then they got along there, but they were not sailors. And what Paul would do, he got a group of his people. Don Roy Smith was one. He showed me the lot, and I know him, and he's a great. Is he going to join? Great. He said he is. 3 or 4 houses from. Yeah. Is he? Yeah. And the West. You familiar with? Oakwood? Blood? Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, they lived in Oakwood. Yeah. Well. And then he got his salesman. And what they would do basically is, okay, boys, here's we'll pick you up. 50 lots. Hey, Marv. You aren't selling any place else in the damn house. Yeah. These are the 50 lots. You're going to sell these 50 lots. Go and get them. And when you sell them, you get a certain commission. I just joined. I'm not going to pay you then. And basically, that's how he works.
A lot of interesting stories.
And he said, you sleep all the time.
The original
he called me up.
start of the handbook back in 1980. And it is so interesting to see all the pieces there.
Yeah.
He was an apple.
Well, you know, the rats. Yeah, they started Linda and
this is kind of the beginning, you know. I'm just glad we got everybody together, you know, and just go back and talk some stuff and see what we can do.
Because I know I read that stuff. I read it, and I don't know. I'll ask him down there. Okay. They didn't get rid of it, but.
Yeah, using my voice. You are. I gotta hand these out though. I think, we'll just fold them up, and because I think people can take it with them. I'm trying to find out, and you could do it, if this story's right. This I found way back in 1982. This was written. Okay. And it talks about the history of Hidden Valley. Yeah. And I don't know if it's accurate. Jerry would know, and I think Lance, he might know, you know, but you got to get people to read it. Otherwise, George, I think he's going to look through, so we'll see what's up.